diabetes is not easy. You have to make sure you exercise regularly, take proper medications, and eat healthy. What you eat in the morning especially goes a long way in managing this problem. If you have type 2 diabetes, eating a healthy breakfast is a must, as it can have real benefits for your health. But it's much easier said than done with so many food choices around. A lot of them claim to be healthy, which they're not, and can actually wreak havoc on your blood sugar and overall health. And in today's video, we'll tell you the worst breakfast foods for diabetics. From white bread, pancakes, granola bars, muffins, to fruit juices and more. Watch till the end to learn about all of them. Number 1. Fruit smoothies. Sure, it seems healthy, but a pulverized, low-fiber smoothie made primarily of fruit tops our list of foods diabetics should avoid. Smoothies can be large cups of carbs and sugar, especially if there's no protein or healthy fat that acts similarly to fiber to slow digestion and prevent blood sugar from spiking. What's your favorite smoothie? Do you like to top it off with a lot of sugar and other condiments, or prefer it plain? We would love to know down below in the comment section. Number 2. Whole wheat bagel. Don't be fooled, choosing a whole wheat bagel does not translate to fewer carbohydrates when compared to its white counterpart. One bagel is equivalent to eating about 4 to 6 slices of bread, which means it is very carbohydrate dense and can raise blood sugar. It's also lacking in filling fiber and protein, so you're likely to be hungry an hour or two after eating one, which can negatively impact your blood sugar and weight. To make this a healthier choice, eat half a bagel and top it with a few scrambled egg whites and a vegetable of your choice. Number 3. White bread. Refined carbohydrates, such as white bread, are starches that have undergone processing, which removes the bran and germ from the grain. This strips them of fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. They can cause big blood sugar spikes, yet yield little to no nutritional value. Instead of choosing refined grain bread, it's better to choose whole grain. In fact, research has shown that choosing whole grains instead of refined grains can reduce the risk of heart disease, decrease blood pressure, and aid in weight loss. The fiber found in whole grains slows down the speed at which blood sugar rises. They also contain more vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Number 4. Breakfast cereals. Breakfast cereals are often marketed as healthy, with boxes featuring health claims like low fat and whole grain. Yet their first listed ingredients are often refined grains and sugar. They're among the most popular breakfast foods that are also one of the worst for diabetics. Don't be fooled, as studies show that these health claims are an effective way to mislead people into believing that these products are healthier. Starting your day with them will spike your blood sugar and insulin levels. A few hours later, your blood sugar may crash, and your body will crave another high-carb meal or snack, potentially creating a vicious cycle of overeating. Excess of it may also increase your risk of heart disease and cancer. Number 6. Fruit on the bottom yogurt. Before you freak out, know that yogurt can actually be a healthy and satisfying snack for people with diabetes. However, many of the fruit on the bottom and flavored version have a lot of added sugars. Currently, there are some yogurts that have as much as 40 to 47 grams of sugar per cup. Instead, go for plain Greek or Icelandic style yogurt, as they're usually lower in carbs and higher in protein. If you need to punch up the sweetness, adding fruit offers more filling fiber and can minimize quick blood sugar spikes. Number 7. Scones with cream. Scones topped with cream are truly more like a dessert than a meal. They're made by mixing refined wheat flour, butter, and sugar with desired flavorings. The dough is then shaped into small rounds and baked. They're usually topped with cream and jam or jelly. The end result is a high-calorie, sugary breakfast with little fiber and protein. Number 8. Specialty coffee drinks. While there's not much wrong with a cup of joe, many of the sweetened drinks popular at nationwide coffee chains are absolutely loaded with sugar. That peppermint mocha you love during the colder months, it contains a whopping 63 grams of carbs and 54 grams of sugar. A skim milk caramel swirl latte contains 55 grams of carbs, all of them from sugar. If you want to include coffee in your breakfast, make sure it's unsweetened and without any of the added flavors or sweeteners. Number 9. Natural sweeteners. Often when people are trying to avoid blood sugar spikes, they avoid or limit regular sugar but instead select honey, agave nectar, or maple syrup. However, it's important to recognize that these also contain carbs, and sometimes even more than sugar. For example, 1 teaspoon of sugar contains about 4 grams of carbs. The same amount of agave nectar gives you roughly 5 grams, while honey packs nearly 6 grams. Even though natural sweeteners may not be as processed as white sugar, they still have a similar effect on blood sugar level. If you want to add sweeteners to your breakfast tea, coffee, or milk, pay attention to the carbs and choose the right portion. Consider using a sugar-free alternative to minimize the impact on your blood sugar. Something like stevia fits the bill. Number 10. Pancakes. Pancakes have long been a breakfast staple, and boxed pancake mixes have made it a quick and easy option. Typically, they include ingredients like bleached flour, sugar, salt, and additives. This means that they are loaded with carbohydrates, fat, and calories, and you won't stay full for long. Another big nutritional issue with pancakes is that they're often smothered in syrup, adding a massive amount of calories, potentially high fructose corn syrup, and no nutritional value. All of these make it a bad choice for diabetics. White flour is another reason why this food is bad for diabetics. It has no fiber, vitamins, or minerals that can cause blood sugar to spike and drop immediately. Number 11. Muffins. Despite a reputation for being healthy, most muffins are just small cakes in disguise. They're made from refined flour, vegetable oils, eggs, and sugar, which can cause spikes in blood sugar levels. Commercially sold muffins are often very large. One review found that a typical packaged muffin exceeds the standard portion size by 333%. The dramatic increase in portion sizes over the past few years is believed to play a major role in the increased number of diabetics. Sometimes muffins are topped with additional sugar or filled with chocolate chips or dried fruit, further adding to their sugar and calorie content. While muffins may be a rather sugary food, bad for people with high blood sugar, there are many desserts that can be enjoyed by diabetics as well. To know what we're talking about, watch this video titled 9 Delicious Diabetic-Friendly Desserts. Number 12. Toaster pastries. Toaster pastries are an undeniably quick and easy breakfast option. However, their ingredients are anything but healthy. For instance, Pop-Tarts contain white flour, brown sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and soybean oil. The health claim, baked with real fruit, is highlighted on the front of the box in an attempt to persuade you that these pastries are a nutritious breakfast choice, but they're one of the worst choices if you're diabetic. In addition to being high in sugar and refined flour, they only have a couple grams of protein, which does not make things any better. Number 13. Granola Bars. Granola bars may sound like a great breakfast option when you're in a hurry, but they're often no better than candy bars. Although unprocessed oats are high in fiber, granola bars provide only 1 to 3 grams of fiber on average. However, they contain a lot of added sugar. In fact, some of the most popular brands contain a combination of sugar, corn syrup, and honey, which can raise blood sugar, insulin levels, and inflammation. They sometimes contain chocolate chips or dried fruit, which further drives up their sugar content. Number 14. Jams and jellies. Jellies and jams are usually made with real fruit and added sugars. Even those products that claim to be 100% fruit are 100% carbs. Most jams and jellies contain between 9 to 15 grams of carbs per tablespoon. Of course, the biscuit or toast where the jelly goes must also be counted in the carb total. Look for sugar-free versions of your favorites for a 3 to 5 gram carb alternative. So now you know the foods to avoid for breakfast if you're a diabetic. But how do you actually know that you're a diabetic? Are there actual signs that can help you identify if your blood sugar levels are out of whack? Plus, there are so many foods that can bring your blood sugar levels back to normal. You can know more by understanding 8 signs of high blood sugar levels, becoming aware of the 13 foods diabetics should be eating. These 2 videos will surely help you be healthy by keeping your blood sugar levels in control and knowing when to seek medical help in case there's a problem. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. What do you eat for breakfast regularly? Let us know in the comment section below.